This 3-minute video will help you to understand what His church is all about as a Christian.
Some churches, you see, we have to arrange for the different seats. When you just enter a place of worship, you can see that, oh, this is where big people sit. This is where privileged people sit. This is where less privileged people sit. Who is privileged before God? Who is less privileged before God? Who is rich before God? Who is famous before God? God is concerned about the soul that are saved. This ministry, can you say, we don't know who is millionaire, who is poor, who is no. We should be compassionate. Any ministry that is not concerning about the poor cannot see the grace of God. Your concerning should mainly go towards the poor. And why every one of us that God has blessed the grace of God, we should throw it towards the poor and elevate the standard of living. And the church should be a church of all nations. Whether your church is 2 people going there, begin to have a particular member, worship and go and live for God. You may not come tomorrow, another person will take your position again. You may go to another church. That is the way church should be. When you begin to have this crisis begin to come to the ministry. Church is not a property, it is property of God. Church is a place of where you come and humble yourself. Because why should you humble yourself? Because it has no respect of anyone. Your wealth, your property, your appearance, your whatever does not mean anything to God. So when you sit there, it will humble you. And when you sit down, you look at somebody who sits beside you at your bar, maybe a clerk in your office, or a servant, or a cleaner, a gardener, sitting the same side by side with you, without separation, no special seat for anyone. That is church. Church is a place where you see the chairman of company clean the church, while his worker also clean the same church. They are in the same department in the church, but after church there may be a different department outside. But inside the church, the millionaire and poor man, they work together in the same department in the church. That is church. If you come to church and we say this is the department of the chairman of the company, millionaire, this is where they sit, and poor sit there. Outside there, the same thing happen. Inside the church, the same thing happen. Where are we going? On the last day, we leave it for God to separate us. Those who will sit in a big chair will sit there. Small chair will sit down there. That is God. God will do the job.